I don't think when the jumping means anything. I think it's random. Okay. Hey again, Ember. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I'm back at Literature Club. I was asked to come in, so everyone was already hanging out. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you for that. That's it. But I'm gonna learn new words from this on now. I was asked to come in, so everyone was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Amber. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I get the feeling we might end up like Yuri seems quite deep and it has a bit of a dark side to her, like with all the horror stuff. So we might kind of be on the same wavelength. Making a type of person is really not accustomed to it. I won't be with Natsuki, like I don't think that's gonna ever be a thing. She's way too cutesy. Oh! Wait, is that on Twitch? I think that was a Twitch follow possibly. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure. I think that's a Twitch follow. One like you says in this Slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come around and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth, someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. No, I'm not on Twitch. Well, I mean, I am, but I haven't streamed on there since Glimish launched. Natsuki myself something manga is literature. Swiftly defeated Natsuki puts back into her seat. I do like manga though. I have some manga books behind me. Don't worry guys, Amber always gives it his best. Okay, so I am a guy. Yeah, no, I'm not on, like, I still have my account and everything, I just haven't, you know, been on there, and I won't, and yeah, Twitch delay is horrid. So I am a guy. I see Blitz, sneaky. He asked me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. Dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so icky? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Ooh. You and Emma can be good friends too. Ooh. She wants to be more than friends. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Oh. No, sure, it's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal and it's really not. Oh, what is it? I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I like presents. Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. What do you mean, thank God? It's supposed to be a really amazing game. Like it apparently it's not what it seems, you know. I mean, I don't know, like, I think I'd rather just, like, pretend it's a girl, like, because, you know, like, this is a club full of, like, gay women, and that is absolutely awesome. Thank you. It'll make me happy no matter what, is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Right, well here, you reached into a bag and pulled out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so you should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. She's so sweet. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Oh, Yuri is, yes. Yes. I'm enthusiastic to go take the book. Or you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some schedule activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already embroidered in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh my god, so she's picked out a book that we can read together. I'm sorry, but that is so sweet. That is genuinely so sweet. Why can't I find me a woman like this? Instead I've just got Jack. Like, it's not good enough. I think she thinks I'm looking at her. She takes a little glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing it out. I mutter this. It sounds like I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place, but I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's what you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. She wants us to... Yeah. She picked it. I bet she bought the book when I stopped by at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Like, she's gone out of her way, and yeah. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's that about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. That don't mean anything to me. It is an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about Skill in high school, who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But I wonder if this is a real book. Probably not, it's probably made up. Cool if it was, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Gemba? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kinds of stories here, don't worry. I hate to say it, yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that these kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. That sounds like a really interesting book, but it's probably not real. I'm rambling on time once again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologise. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. It's me playing games. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange, and please stop me from talking too much. So I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. We're bonding right now. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you're looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I got the book. To my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? Oh! Can we hold hands? Maybe. I don't know. Reading in company or something, let me see. Or just tell me if it ends up distracting you or anything. The book can start a prologue. I still understand what Yura means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yura's in the corner of my eye. I realise she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Okay, this is fucking adorable. You really apologise a lot, don't you? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Or like, I'm in there, guys. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. It makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yuri takes the left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides onto her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, it will hold even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready to turn the page? Got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay, you're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page, instead I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. She's clever as well. I like that. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it onto her own thumb. Here, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? Well, does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Amber, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way. Oh no. Oh no, I fucked it up. Sorry, I didn't really know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant it more, it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, Monica, god damn it. We were having a moment. Oh no, we're sharing our poems. I forgot about my poems. I got distracted. I got distracted by a cute girl. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Exhales, spurred from finishing her thought. It's alright, you look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, closing it too close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Ooh. I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish off the first two chapters in your own time. Okay. I make a mental note of where I left it from the book and slip it into my bag. I'm like one of those bastards that when I'm reading a book, I will just fold the corner, which is really bad. My phone is like vibrating. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, so I've never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Okay. Okay. Do I get to know what my oh, we get to show them. Who do we want to show it to? Who do we want to show it to? I don't know if I want to share it with Yuri in case it's really shit. Like, he would be like a safe, you know. What about Sayori? Sayori? Because like, she's like my best friend, isn't she? So it might be the safe bet. Maybe. Monica is really nice, I suppose. I don't want to pick Yuri because like, what if it's really shit? Natsuki, I don't know, I've not really bonded with her yet. I don't know, I think I might go with Sayori. She's supposed to be my best friend. I'm definitely most comfortable showing Sayori first. She's my girlfriend after all. Yeah, that's my reasoning. Like, Yuri, I don't know, she might think it's shit and judge me. This is a good poem, but are you sure it's your first time? of course, it's not good. I'm the kind of woman who would be writing poems in her spare time. Yeah, I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. You can't, like, there's no settings. I can't change. No, I can't. I guess it's fine. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. I guess it don't matter too much. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. I mean, she is sweet. She is sweet. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean well, I'm bloody into it. I want to read this book, damn it. That's something that only really good people can do. Thanks, Siri. I'm not sure if Siri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yeah, now you're in my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Sarah, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Don't be mean, I still tried my best. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Love some breakfast now. Especially that last line. I made eggs on toast, even though you was late to school. It's basket breakfast. I get all cranky. Same. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. It's just so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, but next time I won't forget, and I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay. Do I get to show someone else now? I do. Shall we go with Yuri now? Now that I'm like feeling a bit better about myself, I want to show it off to Yuri. I'm going to be like, look. As you read the poems, I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Oh, she's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. She likes it. That's the important thing. She traced her finger along the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that our specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognise in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. That makes sense. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Okay. yes, I want to read her poem. I bet it's quite dark, and like I bet there's a lot of like metaphors in it. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlights who have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I don't get it. Has it terrible handwriting? I wasn't thinking that's all, but it took you a long time to read. Oh, very often. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems, so I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something else more mild, something easy to digest. Oh, so she's into like really dark stuff. The story isn't about a ghost at all, and that really. What's the point? I suppose she did only glance over after all. But remember that poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering her last piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and seems to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn. I hadn't even thought of that. So she's like, yeah, she's like deep. Maybe I'll write an actual poem. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Amber. Oh. What about Monica? Maybe. Monica's nice. Hey Amber, having a good time so far? Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Or I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Amber, we're all a little embarrassed today, but that's a little barrier we'll learn to get past soon. It's all very wholesome, this. I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. So I wonder if like all the text is based off of like the words I picked, or if it's the same, you know? I don't know. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing around. Oh! I did think Yuri would like my poem, like, you know. Writing full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike CRA, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning. So like me picking random ass words and not having like any fucking one track thought thing is okay. Both allowing people to get something just by feel letting them do the Let's see what Monica's put. I wonder if she's put something like really sort of like motivational and like happy. Because she's quite chipper, isn't she? Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. Now I can't see. I read all blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realised now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Okay, well that was a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. I was expecting something really motivational and chipper, and now I didn't quite understand it. But that's quite deep, isn't it? What do you think? Bloody English teachers would have an absolute field day with this game. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. I'm not wrong though, am I? I'm not wrong. English teachers would have a field day with all these poems, like picking them apart. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had a kind of epiphany recently. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff. It's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe everyone... Okay, so she's got a dark side to her then. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Well, Natsuki's next. And Natsuki's the one I've spoken to the least. And also the one I think I'm maybe gonna, like, get on with the least. Less about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Anyway, I guess I'll show you mine. Not that you'll like it. I bet hers is cute. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I mean... Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Why is it I don't like it? Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to feel sophisticated and stuff. I actually like that. Honestly. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. I like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I want to know when this game takes a turn. Because it's supposed to take a turn, isn't it? But so far it's really fucking wholesome. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised that's what it's meant to be. Didn't expect that from you much from here, did you? Smart. I decided to humour her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, so I think that's the end of day 2, I would assume. So if everyone is judging me from my reading. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand upstairs. So them two on on the same wavelength. Like Yuri is quite dark and maybe a bit withdrawn, and then Natsuki is all cute and cutesy and moody. Oh, they're arguing. Why are they bringing me into it? Oh no! Oh no, they're arguing about me. Shit. I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ember appreciates my advice more than she appreciated yours. Oh! And how do you know she didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who boost magically grew a size bigger. Oh god. I mean, same, to be fair, you know. Same. Oh. Some of these girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing. Oh no, are they gonna shout at me? Ember, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. How do I explain that to her, Ember? Wait, there is a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand, right, Ember? I don't want to take sides. I want to just be like, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Oh, shit. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth, and instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah? Everyone's fighting! It's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Okay, they're both being a bit selfish now, to be honest. Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me, are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Got a proper, like, triangle going on here. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that, and Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll mix some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki stands with a blank expression on her face staring off it. Okay. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I was supposed to have my question as a concern. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organise things, but I'm not very good with people. Same. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. No, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that more. She might be in her head, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see yourself get hurt. That means two of us, you can tell me. Okay, Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Oh! So she's a genuine person. It really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Ooh. I mean, Yuri and I bonded over the book, but like she was acting kind of childishly, and I'm like, okay, everyone, it's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It's a lot of fun. I'll say it was worth it. It was alright, mostly. Ember, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I did learn more about the kinds of poems that everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Amber, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go home. Okay, so if this is the end of day 2, I would assume. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, that's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Amber, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Siri still hasn't caught onto the situation I'm in. We'll have to see what the future holds. I pat Siri on my shoulders. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Siri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Am I just like... The little chibis are so cute. Okay, so what are we like... What kind of poem we're writing? So I kind of want to make a poem that's kind of attached to the argument and like how my character is feeling from that. So I guess we go with that. So hurt. Grief is a little too, maybe unrestrained, that's a good word. Maybe peace. Because, tenacious, that's a good word to use for an argument, I'd say. Unstable. Oh, whirlwind. It's like a big whirlwind. Judgment, because there was a lot of judgment like going around. Explode, because it was like an explosion. Uncontrollable, maybe? Analysis? I don't know. Anger. I don't remember what incongruent. I know you explained it before Archangel, but I don't remember. Shame, probably a good word for it, because they were kind of getting shamed a bit. Not in agreement. Okay, that's what it meant. That would have been a good one. Wrath. Maybe clouds for like a bit of a metaphor, like a cloud. Passion, because they're both passionate about what they want, I suppose. Be a bit depressing, isn't it? Silly. The argument was silly. Friends, because they are friends. Well, they should be friends. I hope they're friends anyway. But yeah, okay. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. Okay, so this is day 3